Well, it has just arrived, so I got this thing all prepped this morning. Got the front end put back together, although I need to pop the dash back off because I don't think I got the... Oh. Well, maybe I got it, but I bumped the damn needle on the tack and it wasn't quite at 0 when I started it to test it, so I may need to go in and bump it again. But everything looks good. So, got all my wiring taped up. We're gonna go see what's in that box and see what we may need to keep off the other one and try to get this bad boy installed and see if this is gonna work. Alright, let's see what we got. Seems to be packed pretty well. Save the package, because that bad boy's got to go back for a $500 core charge. Paperwork, return shipping, very nice. It's already included. There she is. Okay, looks like I got to save that small wire. Yep, and the cover. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, it looks like it's just going to be this wire here and this safety cover. And everything else looks good. There's the ground. There's the other ground and a big plug. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, it looks spot on. God, I hope this works. I hope this works. Really nice packaging job. I'll give them that. So, we're going to pull this out of here. Grab my little wire. And pop that cover and the screws off. 1, 2, 3. And we should be good to go. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't think that's on mine. This piece of plastic. That's interesting. Yeah, that plastic is not on mine. Huh. Cool. Well, if we find any differences like that, we'll take some video. I'm going to go get some tools and get this thing set up. Alright, so we got the cover off and the wire. She's going to go right there, which is no problem. And this one will cover that, and mine does have this plastic on it. I just never really noticed it. But they put screws back in this to hold the U, V, and W. Everything else looks good. Something I did notice, mine is missing this other little piece. That explains why the wiring wasn't sitting quite right on mine, on the one that was in there, that the one from Green Tech. And that could have been done by the installer, or that could be original, who knows. No biggie, but I can't fix that, so that's how that's going to stay. Everything else looks wonderful. Yep, everything else looks pretty damn good. So I don't believe I have to take this apart. Tape unravelifying over there, but that shouldn't be a big deal. I'm going to stick with their wire rather than that one. I'm just going to leave that one go with that unit. Oh man. Alright. Yep, everything looks like it's there. So, I'm going to bring this bad boy out, hang it in the car, And, oh, this isn't closed. Oh, seriously? I think this connector's broken. I may try to pop that off and see if I can salvage it. Because this one is not. Yeah, back in a minute. Fixed. Yeah, you can see I bumped the needle. It's not zeroing anymore. It's about 400 RPM high, but it doesn't seem to affect anything. At least it didn't. So, I got the battery hooked up. I got, nope. I need to turn this battery on. That's all plugged in. Everything's bolted up, solid, nice and good. Connectors are good, grounds are good. I don't want to turn the key. Oh! Oh, the brake light went out! I don't even give a shit about the airbag at this point. All the lights are out. Oh, I don't care about the airbags. Man, I'm glad I didn't dick around with that VSA. I'm still not showing anything too interesting there about the battery. But the lights are out. Okay, I gotta go do some reading as to what this thing is supposed to be doing now. And I'm probably gonna put the back seat back in it, cover all of that up. I'm kind of excited. I'm still kind of bummed that it cost me 3,000 bucks to fix this. But I don't care, that's pretty cool. Oh man, look at that. Just the airbag light. Just the airbag light, and we'll get that. That's nothing. Of course, the airbag, 500 bucks. But maybe it's just the clock spring, if we have to go that route. Oh man. Yeah, but now the fun begins, because now I get to drive it and see how bad everything else is. Oh Lord, I know I shouldn't get too excited, but wonderful. Now I got 5 years of at least not having that light on. Whew. Okay, time for a beer. I just went through, cleared all the codes, and they're all gone. Yeah, the tax reading a little high, but that's not my concern at this point. Holy smoke. And it starts up different than it did before. You can tell it's not using the 12-volt system to start. It starts up weird. It doesn't use the starter, if there is a starter. It just feels funny when it starts. So, okay. That works. There are no error codes. There are no error codes. And I didn't even have any extra bolts. Alright. Can't celebrate too soon. But we're going to go back my truck out of the way. Take this little beastie for its first drive. Oh, damn it. There it goes. Okay, let's check it while we're here. Okay. That's alright. Yeah. So that's the same one. But no biggie there. That's okay. Oh, it's alright. Everything else communicating and talking is good though. So we're gonna go take this thing for a run nonetheless and see what we can do. I gotta figure out how to drive this silly thing because I haven't a damn clue if it's anything special. So. I guess I want to see when it's putting power into the battery. We'll see. All right. She's doing pretty good. Battery charges. Really charges when you tap the brakes. Whee! In eco mode, it is not a powerhouse. She's a little sluggish, unless you hammer the battery. But it's not too bad. Ride's great. I haven't even checked the tires. The tire pressure warning came on, so this doesn't appear to have the ability to see tire pressures. So one of them may be low. We'll have to check that when we get back to the house, but cruise control works like a charm. Everything looks good. Radio works, air conditioner works. I just got to figure that airbag light out. And this car's effectively done. It's driving like a top. I did get an air cleaner for it today. She is driving like a top. And you can see right now, normally I'd be getting at 55 miles an hour on this road. With my truck, I'd be getting 22 instantaneous, and we're pushing 60. And that's without even using the battery, but the battery's charging up because it was at 44%. Now we're well over that. It's looking good. I am pleased so far. So we will see what it takes to get that airbag rectified. If it's just a clock spring, or if it's an airbag, that's $500, so that's not cheap. But again, at the end of this mess, once it's all registered, insured, titled, complete, no lights, running, I'm going to give you all a full, transparency on what I spent down to the penny if I can do it, including all the auction fees, my diesel to go get it, and everything else. And then I will try to figure out, based on fuel economy, how long it's going to take to pay it off. And we'll see if that helps. But I am really happy with this little car so far. This thing is really good. I'm really happy with this. So we'll talk to you all in a bit. See if it'll do it. Now it's charging the battery, but the engine is shut off. It's showing a tack signal, but the engine is shut off. Now I just put my foot on the gas and the engine come on. This thing will roll. This thing will roll with no fuel. It won't start off like a Prius, but if you're going slow, let's see if we can do it. I found that if I set the cruise at about 25 miles an hour, it'll actually cruise. We're going uphill here, so it may not do it, but we will see. There. Not going fast enough to set the cruise. There we go. See, now it's running straight off battery power. That is impressive. And you people are killing me. But yep, straight battery power right now, no fuel at all. It's showing a tack signal, which is weird, but it's showing infinite miles per gallon as I turn the wipers on in there. So, yep. We've driven the last quarter mile on battery alone. Very, very cool. Let's see what my trip is here. Yeah, I know, the airbags are screwed up. Yeah. Not bad for a loop, 40.5 miles to the gallon. That's something that I would probably normally get 14 or 15 out of the truck. So, I'll take it.